Hi, this is Tracy Dean from Apostolic Radio Ministries International again. Professor Dean from Apostolic Radio Ministries International, bringing to you this week's events, encouragement, and summary. So the first thing that we have for this week is to remember to support JPUA in the fall. For those that have not joined, please support JPUA in the fall. You can join and you can WhatsApp 876-845-9385. Again, 876-845-9385. You can WhatsApp them to learn how to join, and you can see here the dues that you pay. These are in Jamaican dollars. Now, the next thing, when you join JPU in the fall, please remember that they have annual ingredient season, and it's the Finance PEP and Tertiary's level scholarship and other projects. So for those who don't know what PEP is, it's for the people going into high school, and for Tertiary is for those going into college. And you can also WhatsApp these numbers if you would like to support. Now let's move right along. On June 14th, the United Apostolic Fast and Prayer Fellowship International, they're going to be having their services, and it's from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Bible Way Apostolic Church under leadership of Bishop Elmore Chambers. And the overseer, Yvonne Dixon, again, overseer Yvonne Dixon is the convener. Also, what we see happening on the United Pentecostal Church of Jamaica, they have the National Home Missions or the National School of Missions, and that's June 16 and 17, again, June 16 and 17. And they have a great lineup of speakers, and this is on Friday, June 17 and Saturday, June 17. Friday, June 16 and Saturday, June 17. Friday at 4 p.m. and Saturday at 9 p.m. And there's a registration of $3,000 Jamaican dollars. Also, in that same week, we have June 13th to 15th, we have the Year of Manifestation and Outpouring, and this is for the 4th Annual Convention of the Love Fellowship Tabernacle, and they're having services, and they're also having a concert. And you can see there they have Grace Apostolic Deliverance, they have Lauriston, Shiloh Apostolic Highway, Truth Apostolic, and the Great Refuge Temple, and others in this concert. So again, you can join them, and they're under the leadership of Minister Leon Chevanis and Senior Pastor Richard Vanis. Moving over to show support, you can show support to this, which is a Total Men and Relationship. You can listen to it every Friday and Saturday in June. And this is from the National Religious Partnership Media. You can listen to them, and you can see how to join them on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, to listen to men and relationships. Also happening in June, from June 19 to June 30, there's consecration services at Apostolic Temple, and they're having also their 32nd anniversary from July 1 to 3. So again, Apostolic Temple is having 32 years of services, and they are started from June 19 and they're ending on July 3rd. Now, to JPUA in the fall, they are having the annual in-gathering time, and that is on Saturday, June 24th at 5 p.m. So remember, we talked about that, or I mentioned it earlier, that they do have in-gathering services, and it's to help the students with the PEP scholarships and the tertiary level scholarships. So that translates to high school students and college students, and also other social projects. And you can text this number, WhatsApp this number rather, 876-366-708 or 876-507-7973 on how to help fund students going to school. Now we're looking at Christ Apostolic Sanctuary, and they're having a missions crusade, and that's from June 25th to June 30 at 7 p.m. nightly. Now, heading on over to Arise Support and Empowerment Ministries present a ministerial enrichment conference for pastors, ordained and appointed ministers, officers, and spouses, and that is Saturday, July 8th, and this at the Pentecostal Assemblies of the World. Then we also have Judah Lighthouse Apostolic Ministry, and they're having the Oneness of God Revealed, Acts 2:38, and this will be on July 9th, is pastoral anniversary, and then they're having 5 nights of revival service, and on July 16th, all you can eat buffet will be there, and this is in Kingston, Jamaica. So let's head over to Alva Shiloh Apostolic Church, and they're having their annual crusade, and this is from July 3rd all the way to July 6th. So again, the Alva Shiloh Apostolic Church will be having their annual crusade. Heading right over to King's Chapel Apostolic Church, and this is in Newton, St. Catherine. They're having their Youth Week 2023, and the theme, "Oh, the fort, he that hath the bride is the bridegroom," and this is with Bishop and Lady Skyers, again, Bishop and Lady Skyers, from July 6th to July 8th, 2020. And a blessing awaits you. So let's head right over on July 21st. July 21st, the Holiness Born Again Church of Jesus Christ Apostolic in West Green presents Raise the Roof, and this is HBC West Green, and we have with Rhoda Isabella, and they're ministering with various groups here, and the tickets are $800 pre-sold and $1,000 at the door. Again, this is on July 21st. We have another save the date for August 1st, our breakfast at Revenue Tabernacle Apostolic. Then also in August, the I Am Ministries, under the leadership of Bishop Agnes Scott, is having their women's conference in the first week of August. More to come. All right. Also, we have Aberdeen High School. Aberdeen High School are having an adopt program, and they you can contact them at 876-607-2616. Again, 876-607-2616. And then right over to JPUA in the fall, where they, not JPUA in the fall, JPUA St. Catherine chapter, where they're having weekly prayer meeting every Saturday at 8 p.m. Again, weekly prayer meeting at 8 p.m. You can join them on 570-912-9418. Again, 510-912-9418. And the password is NAFAWL, NAFAWL. Also, Restoration Ministries prayer line. Restoration Ministries prayer line have prayer every day at 5 a.m. And they also have Wednesday at 12 p.m. and they have prayer at 12 noon. And the meeting ID for Restoration Ministries is 891-4570-6291. And the passcode is 916429. Then right over, the people hungry for prayer. People hungry for prayer. They have weekly prayer meetings from Monday to Friday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. And the Zoom ID is 884-688-2530. And the passcode is 876876. Also, JP in the fall, they have their weekly or daily prayer, and it's Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Meeting ID 838-9135-7996, passcode 59019. Now let's head right over to just let you know this is Apostolic Radio Ministries International, and you are free to subscribe. Let's head over to First Vision Apostolic Ministries, and they have weekly services 9 a.m. Sunday, worship service 10, evangelist 6:30, and you will be blessed. You can join them on 939-549-5845. Again, 939-549-5845 for theirs. Also, please be reminded that there is apostolic leaders prayer on Tuesdays at 6 a.m. So let's go to what happens every week. Mondays, you have Mount Zion Apostolic have prayer meeting, 7:30. Their Zoom ID 843-028-5951. Their passcode is MZAT. Greater Portmore Apostolic has prayer meetings at 7:45. Meeting ID 961-969-9484. Passcode 894566. Also on Mondays, Fort Lauderdale have their Monday Bible night class, and it's every Monday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And this is Pastor Dr. Merrick Mary, Zoom ID 455-169-4806, passcode 701025. Also, we have Dr. Elaine McCarthy, and she also have prayer and presentation Mondays at 7, and this is on YouTube, Zoom, and on Facebook. The meeting ID is 919-289-9448, and the password is IGNITE. Also, we have the Apostolic Temple International. They have services on Sunday and also on Monday at 12:30. So Sunday at about 12 and Monday at 7:30. And this will be Apostolic Temple International. Also, we have the Supper Ministry having their services on Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30. And you can join them on Zoom at 432-573-5948. And the password is Elohim. Also, for Tuesday nights Bible study, the Liberty Hall Apostolic Ministries have their services online. You can join them on Zoom, and the Zoom ID is 987-786-472-910, and the passcode is 72225. Also, Emmanuel Apostolic Church in Lancaster, they have weekly prayers every Thursday, and it's from 10 a.m. to midday. And the Zoom ID 872-0893-8709, and the password is pray. Also, let's look at Wednesdays. Wednesdays, we have the Triumphant Church of Jesus Christ. The Eagles are in flight every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Meeting ID 480-503-7492. Again, meeting ID 480-503-7492. Also, we have healing and deliverance service for every Thursday from 11:30 to 2. And the host is Pastor Bruce Walden. And you can join him in person, and that is in Polo Ground, Utah. Also, heading over back to Fort Lauderdale, we have Church of Jesus Christ Apostolic Ministries, and you can join them for Bible studies, prayer meetings, and the youth meetings. And you can see that the Bible studies and the prayer meetings on Zoom, but the youth meeting is in person. The Zoom ID is 390-395-6274. Again, 390-395-6274, and there's no pass. Also, just letting you that the Greater Life Apostolic Ministries, they have a daily Bible reading, and the Zoom ID is 954-869-4526, and it's 10 p.m. every. Also, Hope Outreach Love Center at 3271 West Broward Boulevard, Fort Lauderdale, zip code 33312. They also have services, and you can join them on Facebook or in person. Heading over here to Empowered for Christ Apostolic Temple, they have services with Pastor Rose and Bishop Paul Bellimore, and the services are listed here: Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Also, the Apostolic Tabernacle, that's having their consecration services coming up. This is their weekly services from Sunday and Wednesday. Sunday at 11 and Wednesday at 7:30. Also, Women Empowered by Grace have their weekly prayer meeting, and that's 6 a.m. every Thursday. And also they have Saturday services at 6:30. And the meeting ID for both the Thursday and the Saturday is 906-348-8487. Again, 906-348-8487. And again, thank you for listening to the Apostolic Weekly Summary. And this is from June 10 to June 18. This is brought to you by Tracy Dean or Professor Dean. And you can listen to me on ARMI, Podbean. You can listen to me on Spreaker. I'm also an English survival teacher or ESO teacher teaching life skills on various podcasts. And I'm also a part-time adjunct professor at Miami-Dade College. And what I want to leave for you today is the word corruption. Corruption is expressed in the mind and in the... Again, corruption is expressed in the mind and in the... And I heard one person said it today. When we talk about the person Manasseh, he was corrupted first in his mind, in his conscience, and then he brought it to the altar. So when we look at corruption, let us stay away from it. Let us flee. Let us keep away from those that we believe are. And remember, it's not everyone you think it. But you need to find out for yourself. Thank you again for listening to Apostolic Radio Ministries International for June 10 to June 18. So I actually prepared this earlier. So from June 10 to June 18, and have an awesome